Hello guys, welcome once again to Strides, and here we are with the topic trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. In our previous video we have already done the trigonometric identities of all the types and here we are with the trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. Before starting with it, I would just like to remind that please, those who are new, do not forget to subscribe for the channel, and for the link of our other videos, just go through the description box. Now here, complementary angles. Now first of all, we should know the meaning of complementary. Complementary means two angles whose sum is equal to 90 degree. Okay, they are called the complementary angles. Now if we see in this right angle triangle, trigonometry is related in 9th and 10th class. We are having trigonometry in which we are studying most probably about the right angle triangles. Now in right angle triangle, this angle is equal to 90 degree. Any one angle is equal to 90 degree. Then what is the sum of the other two angles? The sum of other two angles is 90 degree. That means they both are complementary angles. Okay, because according to the angle sum property of the triangle, the sum of all the angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree, and if one of the angles is 90 degree, then the sum of other two will be 90 degrees. So we can say that these two angles are complementary angles. So we are going to study about the trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. So what is the relation between the ratio of these two angles that we are going to study here? So if I suppose this angle as theta, if I am taking this angle as theta, then what will be the value of this angle? We know that sum of these two angles is equal to 90 degree. So if one of them is 90, then the other will definitely be 90 minus theta. Okay, it will be 90 minus theta degree. So here we are having that this angle is equal to theta and this angle is equal to 90 minus theta. Now let us name this triangle as triangle ABC, okay, which is right angled at B. Now if I try to find out the ratios of the angles, that means if I first consider this angle C, the measure of this angle is theta. If I try to find out all the ratios of this angle, then what will be those ratios? Starting with sine theta. Okay, what will be the value of sine theta? Sine theta will be equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So for angle C, AB is the perpendicular. So AB upon hypotenuse will be the same throughout the example where we are going on. In the triangle we are having only one hypotenuse, so it will be same everywhere. So here AB upon AC, sine theta will be equal to AB upon AC. If I consider the next ratio, that is cos theta, then cos theta will be equal to base upon hypotenuse. So base is BC for the angle theta, the base is BC, so cos theta is equal to BC upon AC. Okay, next is tan theta. So tan theta is equal to perpendicular upon base. So perpendicular is AB and base is BC. So AB upon BC. Okay, now next comes the cosec theta, the inverse of all this. So cosec theta is equal to hypotenuse upon perpendicular. So hypotenuse is AC and perpendicular is AB. Okay, next we come to sec theta. So sec theta is equal to hypotenuse upon base. So AC upon BC. So AC upon BC. Okay, last is the cot theta. We come to cot theta, then cot theta is equal to base upon perpendicular, just the inverse of tan theta. So that is BC upon AB. So these are the ratios for theta, the angle C. Okay, angle C which is equal to theta. So these are the ratios for angle C. Sine is equal to AB upon AC, and likewise all of them go. Now the next thing, we are having angle A also here. Okay, if we consider the ratios for angle A, that is equal to 90 minus theta, then what will be the ratios for sine 90 minus theta, cos 90 minus theta? What will be their values? Let us see here. So sine 90 minus theta we will find out. Okay, similarly we will find out cos 90 minus theta, cos 90 minus theta. Similarly, tan 90 minus theta, cosec 90 minus theta, sec 90 minus theta, and last cot 90 minus theta. Okay, so here let us consider see what will be the values. First, going to sin 90 minus theta. Now we are considering this angle A. For this angle A, BC is the perpendicular, and what is the base for this angle? This angle is made on AB. So base is AB. Hypotenuse remains the same. So this is hypotenuse. Okay, now what will be the value of sin theta here? Sin 90 minus theta here. So sin 90 minus theta, this is the perpendicular. So BC upon AB, perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So BC upon AC. Okay, now cos 90 minus theta. For this, base is AB. So cos is equal to base upon hypotenuse. So here we get AB upon AC. Okay, tan 90 minus theta, perpendicular upon base. So perpendicular is this and base is this. So BC upon AB. So BC upon AB. Okay, cosec 90 minus theta is equal to hypotenuse upon perpendicular. So hypotenuse upon perpendicular, that gives us AC upon BC. AC upon BC. Sec theta is equal to hypotenuse upon base. So base is AB. So AC upon AB. AC upon AB. And last is cot 90 minus theta. Cot 90 minus theta, for this triangle, for this angle, perpendicular is this and base is this, and cot is equal to base upon perpendicular. So AB upon BC. AB upon BC. Okay, now just see what is the similarity between these ratios. If we consider here sin theta, then sin theta is equal to, just see, AB upon AC is equal to cos 90 minus theta. Okay, we are just matching which are equal, and cos theta is equal to sin 90 minus theta. These both are equal and these both are equal. If we consider here, then tan theta is equal to AB upon BC, which is equal to cot 90 minus theta. Okay, and cot theta is equal to tan 90 minus theta, that means BC upon AB. Okay, so what do we get here from this? Sin theta, I am just writing the conclusions here, that sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. Okay, and what else we saw? Cos theta is equal to sin 90 minus theta. Okay, similarly we got tan theta is equal to cot 90 minus theta. Tan theta is equal to cot 90 minus theta, and cot theta is equal to tan 90 minus theta. Tan 90 minus theta. Okay, now last two ratios that are left are cosec and sec. Then there also, if we see, cosec theta is equal to sec 90 minus theta. Just see here, AC upon AB and AC upon AB. So what do we get here? Cosec theta is equal to sec 90 minus theta. Okay, and sec theta is equal to cosec 90 minus theta. So sec theta is equal to cosec 90 minus theta. So these are the ratios related to complementary angles. Whatever is the ratio of sin theta, that is always equal to cos 90 minus theta, because we are having only these three sides in the triangle, and the one which is perpendicular for one angle, that will be the base for the other angle. This is perpendicular for angle A, but for angle C this is the base. So everything is correlated here, and it goes like this, that sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta, and cos theta is equal to sin 90 minus theta. Tan theta is equal to cot 90 minus theta, and cot theta is equal to tan 90 minus theta. Cosec theta is equal to sec 90 minus theta, and sec theta is equal to cosec 90 minus theta. So I hope from this you have understood the whole concept of trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. Okay, so here we have understood that how sine is related to cos, cos is related to sine, tan to cot, and cosec to sec. Okay, now based on these ratios we are going to solve a few questions. Okay, yes, so here I have written few questions which are related to trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. In some we are supposed to evaluate, and the last three we are supposed to prove it. Okay, in all we are supposed to use the trigonometric ratios related to complementary angles. Now let's see how we will find out the value without using any kind of tables. How we will find out the values using those ratios that we have just gone through. First we are given tan degree. Tan, the first question is tan degree upon cot 80 degree. Now, how we are supposed to evaluate without using any kind of trigonometric ratios or any kind trigonometric values or the identities. Okay. Now, here we are given tan degree and cot 80 degree. Any one we can change into other. Okay, if I want to change tan, I will change tan. If I need to change cot, I can change cot also. I'll do by both the methods. In rest all we will do any one, but here I'll do both the methods so that you can see that any one you change, then the question is solved. Now let's see the first thing when we are changing tan degree. So if I change tan degree, then tan is related to cot 90 minus theta. Okay, so tan theta is equal to, we know that tan theta is equal to cot 90 minus theta. Okay, so here theta is tan. Okay, so tan degree is equal to cot 90 minus tan. So here I will write cot 90 degree minus tan degree. Okay, upon cot 80 remains as it is, cot 80 degree. Okay, now here cot 90 minus tan changes into cot 80 degree. So cot 80 degree, and in the denominator also I have got cot 80 degree. So both cancel and I have got equal to 1. Okay, similarly this is the first method. Okay, the second method, if I use that, I change cot but I don't change tan. Okay, so tan degree remains as it is. Okay, and cot changes into, we know that cot theta is also equal to tan 90 minus theta. Okay, so here I will do the same, I will use this only. Okay, so this cot I will change into, this cot 80 degree I will change into tan 90 minus, what is theta here? 80. So 90 minus 80 degree. Okay, so this now I will write as tan 10 degree will remain as it is, but now here 90 minus 80, it gives me 10 degree. So upon tan degree, tan 10 degree is equal to 1, both cancels. So anyways we are supposed to change any one, and then we can just evaluate, or whatever we are required to prove, we can prove it. We are just supposed to use these trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. Now let us see the second question. Now I will change any one of the ratios. Any one of the ratios among the two reciprocals. Okay, now two ratios which are related, we can say that also. Now here we are given sine 36 degree, cos 54 degree. Let us first write down the question. Sine 36 degree upon cos 54 degree minus sine 54 degree upon cos 36 degree. Okay, now I will change from these two, I will change any one. Here I am changing sine. Okay, sine 36 degree as I know, or let us change any one. Okay, so that we need not write two identities here, otherwise we need to write two identities. So in both the cases I will change sine. Okay, so sine theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta, 90 degree minus theta. Okay, so sine 36 will be equal to cos 90 minus 36, because theta is 36 here. Okay, always remember, first observe that what is theta here. So in first case here theta is equal to 36 degree. So I will write it as cos 90 minus 36. Okay, and here cos 54 remains as it is. Okay, now here also if I change sign, then it is sine 54 degree. So here theta is now 54 degree. So I will change into cos, then what will I write? Cos 90 degree minus 54 degree. Okay, theta I will write 54, and the denominator remains as it is, cos 36 degree. Okay, now cos 90 minus 36 is equal to 54. So cos 54 degree upon cos 54 degree. Here also I get cos 90 minus 54, I get 36. So cos 36 degree upon cos 36 degree. Now the numerator and denominator is same in both the cases. What do I get? 1 minus 1, that is equal to 0. Okay, so like this it goes. If you want to change here, you want to change cos, you can change, but then again we will need to write the identity, so it's better that we change any one. So I have changed sign in both the cases. Now let us see the next question. The next question is sin theta into cos 90 minus theta. Sin theta cos 90 minus theta. Okay, plus cos theta sin 90 minus theta. Again the same thing, I will change any one of these. Now here I am given sin theta, then why should I change that? It will remain as it is. So what will I do? I will change this thing, cos 90 minus theta. As I know that cos 90 minus theta is equal to sin theta. Okay, and here I am having sin 90 minus theta, that I will change into cos theta. So what will I write for that? Sin 90 minus theta is equal to, yes, cos theta. Okay, so I will change these here. Sin theta remains as it is, sin theta. Cos 90 minus theta is equal to sin theta, so I will write it also as sin theta. Sin theta plus cos theta remains as it is, and sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta, so I change it into cos theta. Okay, now sin theta into sin theta, what do I get? Sin square theta. Cos theta into cos theta, I get cos square theta. Now this identity we have already studied in previous exercise. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So in the next step we will just write the answer, and that is equal to 1. So any one I have to change from the two. We can't change both of them, otherwise again a question will be formed. Okay, it will never end. So this is how we will change any one of the ratios in the related ratio and get the answer. Now the next one, let us see the next. Here we are having sin 35 upon cos 55. Sin 35 degree upon cos 55 degree. 55 degree, and here plus cos 55 degree upon sin 35 degree minus 2 cos 60 degree. Now here we are supposed to keep the value of cos 60 degree because we need not refer the table for that. We have already memorized these things, they are on our tips. So here we can keep the value of cos 60 degree, and that is equal to 1 by 2 or half. Okay, so here changing any one of them, what do we get? Yeah, I can change sign in both the cases. So I need to write only one identity, that sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. Cos 90 minus theta. Okay, so sin 35 degree is equal to cos 90 minus 35 degree. Okay, and denominator remains the same, cos 55 degree. Okay, plus cos 55 remains as it is. Sin 35 again I am changing into cos 90 minus 35. Okay, minus 2 cos 60 degree. So here I will write minus 2 1 upon 2, the value of cos 60 degree. Okay, now here the next thing, cos 90 minus 35, it gives us cos 55 degree. Cos 55 degree. In the denominator also I am having cos 55 degree. Yes. Now again in the numerator I am already having cos 55 degree. Fine. So here cos 90 minus 35, again it gives us 55 degree. So here also cos 55 degree. Okay, now 2 cos 60. So 2 and 2 cancels, and here we are having only 1. Okay, now cos 55 cancels, we have got 1, plus cos 55 cancels, we have got 1, and here we are already having minus 1. So 1 plus 1 minus 1 gives me 1. So that is my answer. Okay, so when we are given the theta like this, 60, 30, 90, then we can keep its value there. Okay, and solve the question. Now let us see the next one. In the next one we are having all in the multiplication, that means as a product. Again we are supposed to evaluate, that means find the value of the whole expression. So let us see now. Tan 12 degree cot 38 degree. Tan 12 degree cot 38 degree cot 52 degree cot 52 degree and cot 60 degree, and the last is tan 78 degree. Okay, now here the complementary angles. Which are the complementary angles here? First we will note down that. Now 38 plus 52 gives me 90 and 12 plus 78 gives me 90. Okay, so I will bring them together. I will change any one of them, not both of them, I will change any one of them. So let tan 12 degree remains as it is. I will change tan 78 degree. Okay, this is the complementary of this one. Okay, let cot 38 degree also remains as it is. I will change cot 52 degree. Okay, so cot 52 degree, let me write the identity here. Cot theta is equal to tan 90 minus theta. Okay, so here cot 52 degree is equal to tan 90 minus 52. Okay, cot 60 will remain as it is, as I have told you previously that of 60 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 90 degree we can keep the value. So we are supposed to keep the value of cot 60 degree. So what will be the value of cot 60 degree? It is 1 by root 3. So that comes here. Now tan 78 degree, I did not change this, but now I will change this. So what do I get here? Cot 90 minus 78. Okay, now tan 12 degree remains as it is. Cot 38 degree remains as it is. Now tan 90 minus 52, what do I get here? Tan 90 minus 52, I get here tan cot 90 minus 52, I get 90 minus 52, I get 38. So here I get tan 38 degree. Okay, sorry, this 30 I wrote. Tan 38 degree. Okay, 1 by root 3 remains as it is, so 1 upon root 3. Now this cot 90 minus 78, what do I get? Cot 12 degree. 1 to 12 degree. Okay, now see, tan is just the inverse of cot. Tan theta is equal to 1 upon cot theta, and cot theta is equal to 1 upon tan theta. So here tan 12 degree and cot 12 degree, they both cancel, and we have got 1 in place of them. Cot 38 degree and tan 38 degree cancels, and we have got 1 in place of them, and only 1 by root 3 is remaining. So our answer is 1 by root 3. Okay, the tan and cot are just the inverse of each other. We can also add a step here. We can just change it into tan and write it here that tan 12 degree, it remains as it is. Cot 38 degree remains as it is. And this tan 38 I change into 1 upon cot 38 degree. Okay, 1 upon root 3 remains as it is, and this cot 12 degree I change into 1 upon tan 12 degree. Okay, then also here also we can say that this and this cancels, this and this cancels, and we have got the answer 1 upon root 3. That is my answer. Okay, now coming to the next one. The next one is cos 70 degree sine upon sine 20 degree. So now I need not write the question, I'll directly do it. That cos 70 degree is equal, I'll change anyone, I'll just change cos here. Okay, so cos theta is equal to sine 90 minus theta. So cos 70 degree is equal to cos 70 degree upon sine 20 degree, let me write it, it will be more clear, plus cos 59 degree upon sine 31 degree minus 8 sine square 30 degree. Again here we need to keep the value of sine 30 degree. Okay, now here cos 70 degree, I am changing cos everywhere. So cos theta is equal to sine 90 minus theta. Okay, so here cos 70 degree is equal to sine 90 minus 70 and sine 20 degree remains as it is, plus cos, again I am changing cos, so cos 59 degree is equal to sine 90 minus 59 degree upon sine 31 remains as it is. Okay, minus 8 sine square 30 degree. What is the value of sine 30 degree? 1 by 2. So I will just do the square of that. Okay, in the next step we will just simplify it. Now sine 90 minus 70 degree is equal to sine 20 degree, 20 degree upon sine 20 degree, plus sine 90 minus 59 gives me 31. So sine 31 degree upon sine 31 degree minus 8 into 1 upon 4, 4 ones are and 4 twos are, I have got 2 here. Now sine 20 upon sine 20 it gives me 1, sine 31 upon sine 31 it gives me 1 and minus 2 and that gives me 0 as my answer. 1 plus 1 minus 2, that gives me 0 as my answer. Okay, now let's see the next one. It is to prove. Here we are supposed to prove. So we will take the LHS and then prove it as equal to RHS. Now what is given to us? Let's see. Okay, here we were supposed to prove equal to 0. So we have got the answer as equal to 0, then it was equal to RHS. Again, this also we are supposed to prove. So let us take the LHS. Tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. We are supposed to prove it as equal to sine 90 minus theta and cos 90 minus theta. So in other words, we can also say that sine 90 minus theta is cos theta and cos 90 minus theta is sine theta. So sine theta cos theta should be our answer. But we will prove as equal to this only. So here tan theta is equal to, tan theta we have got as equal to sine theta upon cos theta. Okay, and 1 upon tan square theta. 1 upon tan square theta, we already know the identity that sec theta is equal to sec square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. Okay, so 1 plus tan square theta, I change it into 1 upon, first I will write it as sec theta only, sec square theta. Okay, now I will change it into, in the next step, sin theta upon cos theta. Okay, upon 1 upon cos square theta. Now I will just take the reciprocal of it and multiply it there. So sin theta upon cos theta is equal to, multiplied by cos square theta upon 1. This cos and this square cancels. So I have got here sin theta into cos theta. Now here I already know that sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. Okay, and cos theta is equal to sin 90 minus theta. So that is what we were supposed to prove, that is equal to RHS. Sin 90 minus theta into cos 90 minus theta. So here we have proved LHS equal to RHS. Now coming on to our last question. There also we are supposed to prove. So we will start with LHS and prove it as equal to RHS. Let's see there what is the question. Tan 90 minus theta, tan 90 minus theta into cot theta upon cosec square theta, cosec square theta. We are supposed to minus cos square theta, we are supposed to prove it as equal to 0. Our value should come as equal to 0. Let us see how it happens. First thing, tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta. Okay, so here cot theta and this cot theta remains as it is. In the denominator we are having cosec square theta, and cosec square theta is equal to sine square theta. Okay, so here we will have this sine square theta later on, but okay, let us change it into 1 upon sine square theta. Okay, minus cos square theta. Now cot theta is equal to, here we are having cot square theta. Okay, so cot square theta, let us write it clearly so it will be more clear, upon, now this sine square theta goes in the numerator, so cot square theta into sine square theta we have got. Okay, minus cos square theta. Okay, now cot square theta is equal to cos square theta upon sine square theta, and we are having in multiplication sine square theta minus cos square theta. This and this cancels, so what we have got, cos square theta minus cos square theta, and that is equal to 0, and that is equal to RHS. Okay, so none of the identities we have used here except one, that tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta. Okay, so these were few questions related to trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. We will come further with another video related to it, in which we are supposed to find out the value of theta. Okay, in some of the questions we are given the conditions, we are given the equations, and we are supposed to find out the value of theta. So we, in the next video we will come up with those type of questions. Okay, hope you liked the video and you understood it very well. Thanks for watching. Do not subscribe, forget to subscribe for the channel. Thank you.